The top 10 greatest sprinters of all time. So I'm just gonna be ranking the greatest sprinters of all time. It's your boy KSS, and I'm back with another video. Now, here we go. Number 10, we got Asafa Powell. With one Olympic gold and 2 World Championship golds. South is 9.72, is elite, 19.90 in 200 meters. I wouldn't say he's elite, but it's fine. 45.94 as well. We already know his PBs, his resume, his overall resume. But what holds him back from being any higher is his overall lack of championship success as an individual. Before Usain Bolt came and helped him win some medals in the relays, he wasn't a real big winner, per se. So I couldn't really rank him any higher here. But Asafa, he was known as a choker too, as y'all know. But Asafa lands in at number 10. So coming in at number 9, we got Jim Hines. 100 meters, 9.95. He was the first man to officially break the 10-second barrier, record he held for 15 years. And the funny thing is, he actually ran in 9.89. Actually, but the time, but whatever. Just watch the race. To break the 10-second barrier, a record he held for 15 years in Mexico City in 1968. Jim Hines also has 2 Olympic golds. He also won another in the relay that same Olympics in '68. His championship record as an individual, unlike Asafa, winning a gold medal on his own and actually breaking a barrier, his overall influence on the sprinting world. I mean, that doesn't matter. That's why I have him this high. I couldn't put him any higher because of the lack of longevity and no real success outside of '68. But what he did at his absolute peak, he has one of the 6 or 7-ish peaks ever. So that's why he's at number 9. Coming in at number 8, got Justin Gatlin. Justin Gatlin, the reason why he's higher than the other 2 guys is because he has more championship success than Asafa as an individual, and he also had better longevity than Jim Hines. Now, you got the big bugaboo with him. His PEDs. Let's just cut the BS. His PEDs in '06 that cost him a whole not even half a decade, a whole 6-year stretch from 2006 to 2012 when he returned back for those years Olympics. But 1 Olympic gold, 3 World Championship golds, 6.45 in the 60 meters, top 5 all time. 9.74 in the 100 meters, top 5 all time. And 19.57 in the 200 meters, all elite PBs. And he actually ran the 200 meters as a 20-year-old. 20-year-old, 19.57, so that was really impressive. Couldn't put him any higher because of the lack of cultural impact, and I don't think the peak was quite as dominant, but still, Justin Gatlin lands at number 8. Coming in at number 7, we got Maurice Green. Maurice Green, who was a 2-time Olympic champion in the 100 and 4x100 meter relay, almost 3 times. Because remember, from Great Britain. Great Britain barely sniped him in the 04 4x100 meter relay, where he almost came back but still wasn't able to retain it. That was the same relay team with Justin Gatlin on 04 in the Athens Summer Olympics. 5 World Championship golds. He also holds, I think he's top 3 in the 60 meter, 6.39 with the current world record. It's stood as a world record for close to 20 years. I think 20 years. He ran that twice in Madrid in '98 and Atlanta '01. Impressive shit. 9.79 in the 100 meters in Athens 1999, and a 200 meter PB of 19.86 in Stockton 1997. His peak was impressive. That's what lands him at 7. Coming in at number 6, we got Tyson Gay. Tyson himself, Olympic silver medalist and a 3-time world championship gold. Tyson was never able to get over the hump as an individual, just like Asafa, but he was never really known as a choker. He was just guys like Usain were better. I mean, he won a world championship gold by himself. He actually did the double in '07. I think he won. That was actually he actually did the triple. He won the 100 meter, 200 meter, and 4x100 meter relay, all in those same '07 Osaka World Championships. I think 24, 25-year-old. In the 100 meters, as a 25-year-old, yeah. In the 100 meters, he's 9.69 PB, which, as y'all know, is currently second all time, which he ran in Shanghai in '09. Yeah. 200 meters, 19.58, currently fifth all time. which he ran in New York in 09. 400 meters, 44.89. Gainesville 1010. So, coming in at number 5, we got Yohan Blake. He's higher than this guy because of his peak. He's higher than this guy because even though he was not only was he an Olympic champion, I just think Yohan was just a better sprinter than Tyson Gay. Like, what he did, being the second best guy as to Usain, I know I'm trying to make this sound more like a team sport. I'm not, trust me, promise me, I'm not at all, y'all. But, like I said, Olympic gold medal, 2-time silver medalist in the 100 and 200 meter relay in 2012, obviously. He also was a two-time world champion in 2011 and 2011 4x100 and 2011 what you call it. So he was a two-time Olympic champion, 2 silver medals, 2 world championship golds. You already know him. 6.75 60 meter PB, 100 meter 9.69, 200 19.26, 4x100 36.84. Amazing peak. Coming in at number 4, Jesse Owens. Y'all already know him. Cultural influence, check. Olympic gold, check. Right? Times relative to error, check. Level of competition, see, that's kind of the big problem. Longevity, that's kind of the big problem. Just being an overall like faster athlete, that's kind of the problem with Jesse. I just can't put Jesse in high because he did not have much versatility. He didn't have much longevity. Level of competition he faced was subpar, especially given the fact he was in the 1930s, pre-World War II. Pre-World War II, and 10.2 and 21.1 all-time PBs for that era in the 1930s. Like I said, pre-World War II. Again, Jesse Owens, if he was still alive today, would be over 110 years old. That's how old he is. But I couldn't put him any higher because of the longevity, the versatility, and level of comp, like I said. But he lands in at number 4. Coming in at number 3, it's MJ Michael Johnson himself. Now, y'all already know who Michael Johnson is. He's a 4-time Olympic champion and an 8-time world champion. I believe he's won numerous gold medals in the 200 and 400. Yeah, so let me get this right. I believe Michael was let me get this straight. 200 meter and 400 meter gold medalist in the 96 Summer Olympics. And not only that, but in 2000, he was a 400 meter world champion. Olympic gold medalist and 4x400 meter. Yes, that was correct. 8 world championship golds, where he ran his current world record of 43.18 MPB. Second all time, 43.818 world record at the time. In the 400, 19.32, which is currently third all time in the 200, and a 10.09 Knoxville in 94 in the 100. He ran the 200 meter as a world record back in 96, by the way. All time great. Coming in at number 2, it's Carl Lewis. Carl Deloach Lewis. 6-time Olympic champion, 6-time world championship gold. Even though he's a complete scumbag, I don't like him anymore. The longevity and consistency, he just, compared to number 1, he just didn't have the speed, nor did he have that overall dominant peak past, I'd say 2 or 3 years. But 9.86 in the 100, Tokyo 91. He actually ran this as a 30-year-old, and he took down an impressive field. If y'all remember, I think you have Trayvon McMillan. I forgot who was still on that field, but that field was stacked in Tokyo 91. Compared to the 80s, it was stacked. The early 90s in terms of sprinting, especially in the 100 meter. 200 meter, 19.75, 4x1, 37.4. He was also a long jumper, but that's pretty irrelevant to this combo. He lands at number 2. Coming in at number 1, Usain Bolt. The GOAT. Alright, no explanation here. 9-time Olympic champion. I'm counting the 08 where he got stripped because it had nothing to do with him, and I love Usain. So fuck it. Even though that's not real. 11-time, and he also had 9 at one point before 2017 when the PED investigation happened in his trip to Jamaica. 11-time world champion, 9.8 Olympic golds, 11-time world and 8-time Olympic champ, and 11-time world champ. That's a total of 20. If I'm counting that, 20 Olympic and world championship gold, 9.58 world record, 19.19, both current world records, 45.28 400, and he also could have been a specialist in that if he kept going. past his teenage years when he was still dominant cop in the 4 and 200. 4x100 meter relay, 36.84 current world record, which is London 2012. Peace.